Welcome back, tea lovers. We continue with today's white tea comparison. Actually, I have added this one, Yunnan pu'er tea, white tea, the old tree white tea from Yunnan. And over there, we have a green tea. So that I think that it would be nice for you to see and to compare the difference of green tea to white tea. So we're gonna pour out the first infusion of the green tea. So we get, let's take a look of the green tea. The color is more green. That's the first impression you get. I guess the white teas are a little bit darker in some way. So but since this, and let's take a look at of the tea, and the color of the green one is similar to white teas, but yeah, similar. Let's take a sip. Actually, this green tea, the process is in the middle of traditional green tea and the white tea. So that's a reason why they are more similar than they are different. And now let's see. Let's continue with the green tea. Let's let the water temperature to drop to about 70 for the green tea. And here we have the white teas going on. And now I'm gonna pour out the second infusion of the white tea from Yunnan. I can actually do this if I'm lazy, so I can just leave it like this for it to drop. So, yeah. So, all right. Let's take a look. Compared with others. So the color is more yellowish, I should say more amber-like than others. Others are much lighter in comparison. So let's take a sip. Let's try the green tea one more time. The green tea is called Maojian from my home province, Guizhou, one of the finest green tea you can find in China. Yeah, the green tea, it has a certain bitterness. Shall I use the word? It doesn't taste bitter, but the bitterness turns into sweetness instantly. So perhaps you feel the bitterness in a very short amount of time, and then suddenly all this transforms into sweetness. So So that's the main difference. I experience now in comparison to white teas. Okay, now let's infuse a second infusion. Green teas, very fine tea leaves, delicate, processed. Yeah. So all right. And we're gonna pour out these three now. Yes. And this one, two. Ooh. Over here. The third one, the wild one, widely picked, so wild in short. So let's do like this. Right. Yeah. Let's take a sip. This one, I think is stronger, so we would take it in the fourth in the sequence. Now let's. I always stick to the sequence. So this. Not so much differences, to be honest, since these three are identical, as I have known from beginning before this comparison. So it's not a big surprise. Yeah. So, but this one I felt kind of a depth to it, so let's try one more cup to see if that sensation is still here. Yeah, you may say that you get more. The aftertaste is more prevalent with this white tea. So as I said, I felt certain kind of aliveness of this tea, that it interacts with your body, with your senses a little bit more. Yeah. So I need to sneeze again. Sorry, pardon. I've got a cold. So, but by drinking white tea, it helps with my cold. I don't take any medicine. I just drink much white teas and eat certain things. So let's see. This infusion is a 7th. So we are gonna use even hotter water. So this is almost 90 degrees, 88 or something, I suppose. So let's see. Yeah, the water is, yeah, it's around 85, 88. And now it's time to cook some more water. So let's have this for the green tea. Okay. As you see, I use purified water, which makes a huge difference when trying premium teas. You can really feel that the water quality, since it's purified, and so that you get a more accurate taste of teas. So, how about we take a sip of the green tea now? Yeah, this tea, as I mentioned, is between green tea and white tea actually. So it's quite interesting. And this tea is this one. So turn on this big camera as well. This green tea, green/white tea, is in this package. So so this tea from that region is full of the silicon mineral. Since we have discovered pretty recently that silicon, the natural silicon is essential for our health. It's considered to be a rare mineral which is desirable for human health. So this tea is full of that mineral. and the zinc as well. So both zinc and the silicon. I hope I get the silicon right. I mean the name of this. It's called Xi. This element is called Xi in Chinese. So I will check it out, double check if it should be translated to silicon element. So yeah, so the water is boiling on the stove, and we have here some. I must say that the taste of the green tea is very pleasant. I don't get the bitterness out of it. So it's very similar to white teas in this aspect as well. Yeah, I feel the aftertaste, the sweetness is almost all over my tongue. So very impressive. Yeah, sweetness is wow of that green tea. The white tea. The sweetness too, but kind of different. Perhaps I should wait longer intervals between different, between taking different sips. Very identical, so it doesn't matter which of these four you choose. The taste and the fragrances are very identical. So it's just that when it comes to the picking grade, that's where the price differs. So for example, this one, the more buds and bud with one leaf, is more costly than the second one, which are more larger leaves, and the third one is something between the first and the second. And the green tea, you see only small leaves and buds. So in the end of the day, the picking grade and that's the market that has the final saying of the price. So it all depends on the demand and the supply, of course. So that's why some rare teas can be very costly, but it doesn't mean that tea is better or is significantly better. In any way, it's just the supply is very low to its demand. So let's some of this. This white one, I begin to get cringiness of this. Let me take one more sip to see. Yeah, sorrow, but I cannot trust my taste. while I'm having a cold, but I suppose that's the sensation. So let's compare that with this. Let the tea sink in. We're gonna brew the green tea for its third infusion. It's the first time I do a comparison between green tea and white tea. Especially this kind of green tea, since it's more similar to white tea in different ways. Let's take a look. Beautiful, huh? No other undesirable scents on the lids. So you see the color of the green tea / white tea is much lighter compared with others. But let's try the taste. I think that's mainly because I had a much shorter steeping time with green tea. But anyhow, the green tea, the freshness and the vibrancy is impressive. Okay, how about we try this from Yunnan now? I haven't been trying it for a long time. Yeah, you feel the difference. It's very obvious that this white tea is from another region than this from Fudi. So they're basically only white teas from China are mainly from either Fudi, Fujian, or Zhenhe, Fujian, or as I said, from Yunnan province. And in recent years there has been some white teas from my province, Guizhou, since the quality of the tea leaves is superb. It's not worse, it's not lower than any other tea regions, if not better actually. Well, I like them all. Yeah, really. Okay, and by the way, over there I have, you see, I have this. Guess what? This is also white tea. So this white tea is this one, this golden leaf white tea. and this is from Yunnan as well. So oat tree white tea from Yunnan. I've been drinking that earlier today at work. So now we're gonna continue with that. I will just give you a good look while I open this golden leaf. And by the way, I'll give you a comparison here. So my friend, this tea is green tea. It's another green tea, so you don't need to see that. No. That's another time when we do a green tea comparison. All right, so. Do it over here. I need a bigger table for sure. And I need yeah, that's it. Yeah, I need one more thing. So here we have the white tea from Yunnan, the oat tree. Just take a look how beautiful it is. Okay, I use my hand. Let's see. It is compressed into a shape of a tea leaf. And when that gets soaked in, it will look like this. It will look like this. Let's see. And we're gonna infuse some water around 85 to the in this now. 90 now, since it has been so many infusions. So I've been drinking this all morning, and so it has been more than 10 infusions actually. But still that the tea leaves you can still drink. They're still very drinkable. Yeah, so that's how it looks like when this looks like when you brew it. You can also do cold brew with white tea, but if you've got a cold or fever and you want to drink white tea as a cure, so I recommend that you drink it with warm water. So not with cold water, since your body is already getting prepared itself. So not good to drink cold water when you've got fever or cold. So otherwise, you can, in hot summer day, you can drink white tea with cold brew. So let's see. And over here is a cold brew. So you see, this white tea is by cold brew. You see the color. And let's see this very soon. I guess it's alright to pour out just now. So yes, and we're gonna guess which glass we're gonna use. We're gonna use a champagne glass. So just to differentiate these teas. Cheers, tea lovers. Now we got a nice cup of champagne with you. And okay, let's continue with the brew of this newly added body. As you see the difference, to the left is a cold brew, has been just in a short amount of time, and to the right is what just happened. So the water temperature now has been increased to 90 or 92 something. So let's let it soak in. Alright, so how about another round from the beginning? I will show you one more time to refresh your memory, or in case you have just started to watch the video of today's tea comparison. And so I'll get you some heads up. The first one, the bath. The second one, Fudi. Second one, I will use this to show you. This one, the widely picked. And the fourth one, this from Yunnan, the old tree. So, and over here we have green tea / white tea. So, and the latest one is this from Yunnan, the white tea, as this. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different teas going on today's tea comparison. So yeah, and we want to take a look at the dry tea leaves. Over there, one, the first, second, the third, and some more, and this one, yes, this. Okay, so that's it. And over here is another white tea, which we are not trying, not comparing right now. That's tea because I have already made a video on that tea with cold brew, so you can check it out. The cold brew white tea. I will post a link on this video about this, so you can check it out if you want. Alright, so how about we try it in sequence, the first now. The second. The third. Let's see. And the cold brew of this one, let's just take a tiny sip. Wow, this one has definitely more layers when it comes to the taste. So that's the most obvious difference. Let's try this is a cold brew of this. Let's try the warm brew or the hot brew. What I have in my mouth, on my tongue, and around my throat is only sweetness, and freshness, like I'm in a forest, so in the arms of nature. So that's the basic, that's the keywords of today's tea tasting. If I give you some takeaway or give away, so that's the keyword: freshness and the sweetness from the beginning to the aftertaste. So delicate and vibrant. So just only pleasure. So no bitterness, no cringiness. If you do it with hot water, it might feel the bitterness might be more prevail. But if you do it gently, as I have done, and and you increase the water temperature gradually between each infusions, so that would not be possible or so to feel the bitterness and the cringiness. So, and over there we have the green tea. We try one more sip. So the difference between the green tea and the other white teas is green tea is, since the process, the signature taste of green tea is a little bit of bitterness, but the key criteria to tell if a green tea is good or not is by deciding how quick it is for this bitterness, so-called bitterness, to turn into sweetness. So this tea is excellent in it. So I just feel a millisecond of bitterness, and and very soon it gets the sweetness. So that's about it. I think that's about today's comparison, and I'm gonna take some photos after the video shooting, and I will post them on Facebook and my Instagram with the same name, Xiaomi Tea. So thank you for joining today, for watching today's tea with Chao Me. So please leave some comments or things you want to ask me about, or things that you experienced with tea. So please share, and I would be happy to get feedback from you. So about what you want to see, how you want me to present, yes, and so that I can improve. Yes, so I really looking forward for your feedback and your constructive suggestions. So thank you for tuning in, and see you next time. Take care, bye. Some bonus for you if you are still with me. So the bonus. Let's see the color, if the color has changed. Nice. Some champagne for your New Year's Eve or for your holiday or your parties. So you can serve tea with champagne glass if you want. Yeah. Because since some people don't drink alcohol, so you can do this to serve them with some alcohol-free drinks. Okay, so thank you and see you next time, my dear tea friends.